Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's been a good long minute since I've posted, but if you follow along on my YouTube, I did break my knee and tear my meniscus, broke my left elbow, and broke my right hand. I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but I'm finally able to walk again, which is pretty cool. But yeah, today I made a couple-hour drive from Wisconsin to check out another Cold War military base. And starting off here, we are at the old housing, that's what I'm assuming this is. And I don't know too much of the history here. I just know that it was opened up in like 1955, and I believe it was shut down in 1995. And there's a lot of reports of like ground contamination, PFAS, and cancer-related issues due to the contamination here. Luckily, I'm wearing my mask, got my safety hat. I think we'll be all right. I've done some exploring near here before. A little ways off this way, there's an old abandoned hospital, which we might go check out after this because I am fairly confident I left one of my camera batteries in there about 5 months ago. I just want to see if I can find that so I don't have to buy a new one. Check this out really quick, see if I can get a shot of it. Kind of cool. It's like an old park bench. Really neat though. Just this nice paved pathway through these trees. It's a nice, cool, early autumn day. Another little park bench here. Maybe an old light pole there. There's an old fire hydrant that says out of service. Interesting. Look at this. You can do stairs now. I've been struggling with stairs for the last 2 months. What's especially neat about this place is there's a nice warm aroma of poop. Really refreshing. So cool. There's just a lot of buildings here. Like here's one unit, here's another. I don't know if you can see them, but all the roofs over there. There's 1, 2 over there. There's one straight ahead this way, and then I think there's 2 more that way. But we're working our way this way, trying to get further off of the road, which is that way. Could have swore I heard some voices from over there. Asked hello, no response. But I'm gonna probably avoid that area for now. Continue this way, because if there are people potentially living in these buildings, don't want to bother them while just out here exploring. I'm pretty certain when I came over here before and recorded this, when I came over here before, that interior door was closed and now it's open. I don't like this. I was feeling like if somebody was in there and they didn't respond to me when I asked, politely asked if they wanted us to leave, just make a noise and we would leave. I feel like if they were friendly, they would make a noise to at least let us know there was someone else in there. But the no response was the scary part. And that is why I didn't feel safe inside of that one. Luckily though, there's like 6 other buildings here. Here's our exit back to the main road. There's a sign on the door that says, "Welcome, please enjoy at your own discretion and risk." So we'll go ahead and check this one out quick. Hello? There's a bunch of glass strategically put at the bottom of the stairs. And I feel like it's to let people know upstairs that someone's coming when you step on it. That seems to make sense to me. I don't know why else there'd be glass piled up at the bottom of the stairs, like all places. I mean, there's a broken window there, but like somebody brought that window here, broke it here. Top of that, it's on top of this like insulation, so I don't know. There are many reports of this town that we are in just having issues with things related to drugs in these abandoned places, which really sucks because the history of the Cold War base being here is really cool. Yeah, I'm thinking these are all the old individual units for people that were stationed here. Pretty cool. Yeah, all these units do look pretty much the same. They're small, like single bedrooms, almost like a hotel style. Sink, bathroom. No sink, ripped out bathroom, single room. Nonetheless, that's still pretty cool to see. Yeah, I don't think there's really much to see in these. They're all just empty rooms, so I suppose we'll probably get out of here before we get mugged by a potential homeless person. For as old as this place is, being abandoned now of 30 years, there's really no graffiti in here. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. Either it hasn't been explored much, or otherwise it's just not a very well-known place yet. But yeah, I think we get out of here. I don't like the feeling that there's probably other people in here. Well, that is the old apartments. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. There's like 9 buildings here, maybe. I can't remember. There's a lot of them. I'm assuming they're all the same, so I'm not too upset we didn't get to check them all out. But I think we'll get out of here and possibly go check out the hospital. That place gave me the heebie-jeebies last time, but I do want to see if I can find my battery. I want you guys to know I just did that. The still healing kneel with a still healing knee. This is the coolest thing in here, I think. I don't know what it is, but it just looks cool. But yeah, I just want to be in here, in and out, just a couple minutes. I don't want to stay in here long. I just wanted to come take a couple photos of some things we saw in here last time, including but not limited to the body cooler. Yeah, in my last video of this place, I didn't know what this was, but after doing some research of it, I found the exact same thing online, and this is a body cooler refrigerator. And then over in this room, I think I stepped in briefly, but like, got some old baby cribs in here. Kind of cool to see. Yeah, I want to grab a photo of this too really quick. I vaguely remember where the battery would be, but it was a good walk. I just want to come down to the end of this first hallway and just look down it to see if it looks like it's worth it. I just don't know. I'm gonna go down to the end of this hallway. This place is really big and hard, like it's really easy to get lost in here. So I just, again, don't wanna stay too long where we get lost and end up getting the police showing up here and finding us. But as of right now, I'm pretty confident I can find my way out of here. I think. I just wanna come down here, because it was a corner off this where I changed my battery last. This almost looks like it, but I don't think this is it. No, it's not. But I do see something that I'm obligated to show you. Twisted Tea. Maybe we just go down to this hallway. This is how we get lost. This is it. Also, this is a lot more fun to explore when it's not negative 10 degrees out. Man, it was freezing last time being in here. God, we're so close. I remember this. So my game plan now, so we don't get lost like last time, is to only follow the exterior hallways, knowing that like our left side is the outside. And that's, you know, giving me confidence to go deeper, because I just know as long as we follow this wall on our right side on the way out, we'll find our way out. And it just doesn't look like it. This place is so big. I shut that door last time we were in here. Now it's open. It's like another little crib right here. It's in the hallway. That's creepy. It does look like, though, that this hallway doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, so last time being in here, we got lost so bad. And we didn't see any of this stuff, especially this thing right here. This is so creepy. Still, we're straying from the point, you know? Where? It's right here. I remember this. It's right here. This is where I'm pretty certain I left my battery. So I'm gonna just kind of scour the floor a little bit in this area. I changed it. I think it was on this, but this was standing up last time. Yeah, in a matter of 5 months, this place is completely different. Stuff is moved around, which is insane because, well, if I did leave my battery here, I don't think I'm finding it. Trying to check maybe if it like got thrown or something. Man, still really cool though, being able to explore this again in the warmth and a little better prepared. I mean, it is also like 11 a.m. so got daylight that's peeking through some of the windows, and it's just nice. A little bit more peace of mind than being here at like 10 p.m. But yeah, this place gives me the heebie-jeebies. So I think we'll go ahead and head out of here. I already spent a lot of time in here in the past, so yeah. If my memory serves me right, which it's probably not, once we go through this wooden door and take a right, we should be at an exit. And I was incorrect. Yeah, I don't want to go through the entire hospital, go out the way we came in. And this seems like a really safe, easy way out, especially with my gimp knee. Cool. All right. Well, we live to tell another tale. There's a golf course that way, so we're gonna go this way. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and probably shut the camera off. I'll throw on the charger, and we're gonna head a little bit further north and see if we can't find anything else cool to check out while we're up. I think I underestimated how far of a walk this is gonna be. I'm walking for 37 minutes and we haven't even circled the entire hospital yet. Oh yeah, it's been 3 minutes. Still a very long walk. This place is big. Just where I left it. Cool. All right, we're out of here. Look at this prime parking here. There's an abandoned factory though this way. I was trying to drive as close as I could on these like rural, I struggle with that word, rural roads. And I don't know if you can tell, but this is a pretty big hill right here. So I want to chance it in my little Impreza. So gonna continue the rest of this way by foot. Oh my God, only made it maybe like 40 yards. This is a big hill. Glad I didn't try taking the Sugar Loaf. I can barely make it up this thing with my Lamborghinis. Well, this is it. I have no idea what it is, but here it is. Man, that was a long walk. I wish I had water. I don't. What I can do is I can like let my mouth salivate a little bit and then just swallow it. And then I puke it up a little bit because it's so gross. It tastes like coffee and nicotine. And I can swallow that puke and then I kind of quench my thirst. So I don't actually know if there's a way to get inside of here. All these openings that you can see here, pretty high up. I do see one up here that looks like it might be a little bit lower. As you can see right here, somebody strategically laid a tree against that log. Probably got under there. So yeah, this is the old, whatever you're looking at, this is it. I think this is pretty cool. I wish I could find a way inside, but yeah, I don't know if I can. I am gonna, after I peek through this window, go down to the bottom of this hill and see if there's a door somewhere towards the bottom or any kind of hatch to crawl through. But yeah, check this out. How cool is this? Just out in the middle of nowhere. So down on the bottom of the hill now, there's this little opening here. So I'm just leveling my camera so maybe I can see inside of here. And then you guys are going through this little hole right here on your own. So enjoy it. Anything cool in there or what? Look at this thing here. Stuff like this makes me wonder, like, how old do you think this lumber is? How long ago do you think the tree was alive that produced this board? It's the little questions, you know, those are the ones that count. I really wish I could see. Well, that side, no success. This side, no success. Place is sealed pretty good. I mean, there's some stuff you could probably climb to get in through one of these upper windows, but still don't think I'm in any position to try climbing, maybe in a couple of weeks, but I don't want a chance of like falling and re-breaking something. Well, you know what they say, there's no flop like the present, right? Can't win all of them. But I do think we have a couple more places pinned nearby, all within probably 15 to 20 minute drive of here. So here at the next location, I completely forgot to turn on my microphone receiver, so please bear with this audio just for a few minutes. So here we arrived at what used to be an old mining complex. Found a door that was opened and immediately see a bunch of people in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut that door and just walk around the building. God, I wish I wasn't so awkward. Interesting and sad fact about this place was there was a collapse here many years ago, and there are still 150 people entombed underground. We did make our way inside though, the people are still there, very weird. Found some stairs that lead underground, so naturally that's where we're gonna head. And then right on the wall, abandon all hope, you enter here. I think that is the sign to head in that direction. Shortly after moving that way, we did stumble across this old equipment I can only assume was once used for mining. I think that makes sense. Here are some breaker panels where of course the copper has been stolen. Moving further along this tunnel, we find another smaller tunnel labeled Fun Hole. Kind of contemplate going inside. I mean, it looks sturdy enough, so we'll go ahead and scope it out a little bit. Somebody did tie a nifty rope here, so as you can see right here, it dips downward, and that's probably a 45-degree angle. I think it would be doable getting down there and back up, but I've seen My Bloody Valentine. I don't know if I want to chance that, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get out of here. Right outside this tunnel here, there was a little child's chair and table, so I think that's our sign to leave. One more look at this side. I'm really curious if that leads down to the mine, maybe a ventilation shaft. But I've seen it. I don't want Pennywise, the dancing spider, coming after me, so let's go ahead and head to the next location. Well, the last stop of today's journey is just this hiking trail up a mountain. Knees weak, mom's upsetty. The doctor said it would be good to exercise, right? So where we're at now is Sourdough Hill, and it's a hike up this hill slash mountainy thing, and it's going to overlook Lake Superior. You know, I'm not sure if this is the right trail. All the people I saw entering before are no longer in sight, but we're gonna roll with it because I don't want to turn around. My knee hurts. For the record, we've only gone like 20 yards. Man, that's gotta be at least a D3. Check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, this knee is working like it should, right? And for sure a little sore right here, but it has only been like 7 weeks since the injury. Oh my God. Wait until you see this. Still don't know if the camera does it justice. This is sick. Put some compression on it maybe. Oh my God, I'm out of breath. Urban legend says that this island right here is where they filmed Scooby-Doo in the spooky island. Well, I think it's time that we walk down this treacherous trail with my gimp knee, and then we're gonna head out that way. Kill, kill, kill. Well, I do think that's gonna do it for today's episode of exploring an abandoned apartment complex / hospital / mine / hiking a mountain at Lake Superior. Long title, work in progress. I'll have ChatGPT help me with that later, but yeah, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and drop a comment if you have any questions, comments, and or concerns I felt redundant. And please hit subscribe to stay up to date to my future videos and explorations. And yeah, sorry, it's been like 2 months since I posted, but again, I broke my knee, tore my meniscus, broke my elbow, and broke my hand. And I was like bedridden for a while, and it was hard to get outside. And it was hard to get out of bed. Like I struggled to get into the bathroom, you know? And finally able to walk. Look at this, I'm bending. I can walk upstairs. Yeah, I'd like to get back to a routine of maybe like bi-weekly videos for the time being. And after that, I would like to do weekly, but yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this video. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.